And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. What you think he's doing with us? Just like chilling in the background? Like knowing that he's there but not really standing there? Oh, I'm telling you, he's like my baby boy on that couch. He's leading the charge. Why? Because there's a fight to be had. He's the one that we are to follow into it. He ain't leading from the back. He's leading from the front, into the mess, into the fight, into the fray, into this life that we might dare follow. You ain't going to follow no one who doesn't lead by example. And he says, I'm here to lead by example. Love as I love, do as I do, walk as I walk, talk as I talk. And he sets the tone and the pace. What we got to do is be willing to walk like Jesus walks, following him where he dares to lead us. What's the problem then? The problem is far too many of us, for far too long, wait on permission to do what we already know he's called us to do. I'm just being for real. Like, we wait on validation from someone else to do what we already know the Son of God has called us to do. Why? Because we know their voice. We know him. My sheep know my voice. We know who he is. We know that dream that's in our heart. We know that desire that is from his heart to ours. We know why we got planned, the plans he has for us. We know the purpose that's in. We know what we really want to do, and it ain't working this broken, busted job. It ain't that. We know what we called to do. We know what excites us, what that passion is, what that fire is inside. The problem we have is we're waiting on someone else to give us permission. And the whole time, God is waiting on us to simply imitate what you see the Son doing, what's he calling you to. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait, and we never dare run. Because we think we're going to get scolded in or something. Because we think the Father is not about this. And the whole time, Jesus is like, no, me and the Father are one. I'm telling you, follow me. I know the plans I have for you. Plans to give you a future, to prosper you. Plans for good in your life. I know why I born you. I know why I reborn you. I got need of you. I need you to follow after me. But so few daringly do, because we think we're going to get in trouble with it. We think that failure is our only option in this, because we're going to get scolded or something, because we're not going to quite obtain what God called us to obtain. Listen to me. If he is leading us out, we can dare follow audaciously with reckless abandon. Why? Because we're following the Son. More than that, because in Jesus we are sons. Listen to me, the old is gone. We ain't a guest in Papa's house. We are son of the Most High. We have been changed. We are brand new creation. There are orders to this thing. Like, we are a step above now. Where we used to be just a slave of sin, we are now a son of the Most High, sons of righteousness. That is our identity. We can surely follow what he has decreed in us. Now, why I tell you this? Because I've been there. Like, listen to me. When God called me out to do this, I didn't ask no one's permission to start this church ministry. I did not. Why? Because every time I mention it, they'd shut it down. Ain't nobody else going to give you permission to do that dream that God has put in your heart. Ain't no one else going to do it. I promise you, your boss is not going to say, quit your job and go do this. You're too valuable for them. You know how hard it is to find a good employee these days? And I know you good with it, so they ain't going to let you go easily. And yet God is calling you to do something else. And you know the timing is right. But you're waiting for permission for someone else who ain't ever going to give it to you. Matter of fact, no one's going to give you the permission but God. Because as soon as you dare speak that dream out, you're going to find them naysayers coming your way. Listen, I got told point blank. I'm talking about professionals. You cannot do this. I'm like, why can't I do this? And they didn't have a reason. It's just not done that way. I said, what? We're going to do it anyways. Why? Because Jesus is running, and now we got to catch up to follow. He's already going. And if Son's got permission, baby, I can have permission following him. Why? Imitate me as I imitate Christ. All I'm doing is following the Son, and evidently the Son's got permission because Dad ain't shut him down. So he going, I'm going. And we started this thing 15, 16 years ago. And to this day, all we doing, like you want to know how we make this happen? All we do is follow our God. Why? Because evidently there's authority in it.